Hello, 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 everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is currently 16 degrees Celsius, which means it's 61 Fahrenheit. There is a wind from the north. It is a chill wind. So even in the sun, you can get a bit of a chill, but it's still better than getting snow. So today, I have given myself a challenge. I would like to do I would like to see if I can do 10 prompts on a twinchy. You guys have seen me do it on ATCs, you've seen me do it on tags and in magazine, like in journals, that kind of thing. Today I want to see if I can actually manage to do twinchies. Um, so I've kind of been shuffling my prompt cards. You know that my prompt cards are numbered 1 to 10. There are 10 prompts on them. So I'm going to pull one card and that's going to be it. I just want everybody to see that I am not pulling one specific that I think I'll be able to do. I am mixing them up and let's do it this way. Few here, few here. So I hope you guys have been having a crafty week. I went on putt on Monday. My husband and I went out. Hi, Barbara. Welcome, welcome. Loonies and toonies, yes. So we went out on putt up to see if the lake was thawing and cracking, and there was nothing to be seen yet. So we'll try it again next week. Hi, Anne. You're watching your daughter Samoyed, right? So, as I say, today I have a challenge to myself and anybody else who wants to play along. I'm going to roll the dice. That's the number of twinchies I'm going to do. It's going to be the number. I'll cut the cards, pull from the middle, count down whatever the number is, and then, of course, you know that we start on the number. So, I have a nice red die here, and let's see what it gives me. And it gives me a 1. Well, that's not fun. I don't want to do just one. Can I roll again, guys? I'm going to roll again. 5. Okay, so 5 twinchies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to do 5 twinchies. I'm going to cut the cards. And the 5th card is what we'll be using as prompts. This is the card we're going to use for prompts. And we start at number 5. Remember, my cards have 10 prompts, and we roll the dice to see where we start. We're going to start at 5, which is washi tape. Okay, so the first prompt, let's break the prompts down on the side here so that you can see what we're doing. So the first one is washi tape. Two is book page. 3 is brown. Oh, my favorite color. Oh, heaven help us. 4 is a marble roll. Oh, we haven't done a marble roll yet. Hi, Pam. Welcome, welcome. 5 is a fish. Well, we all know I got lots of fish. 6 is a tuck spot. Have you ever done a tuck spot on a twinchy? Oh, this is going to be fun. 7 is pattern, so some sort of pattern. 8 is marker. 9 is corner. Oh, and 10 is yellow, the color yellow. I have to add yellow at the very end. All right, so we start with number 5 on the card. I'll show you the card in case anybody wants to take a screenshot, but I wrote it down here. So we're starting on number 5, so that's the number 1. Clear as mud? Yes. Okay, so washi tape. Grab some washi tape. I have washi tape where? Do I have washi tape? I have some washi tape over here. This is my washi tape. I have some sort of sparkly stuff. This stuff has sequins on it. Is that even washi tape? What is that? It's got a zip tie around it. That's crazy. Sorry, guys. Need side cutters. Just standing up to grab some side cutters. See if I can get that off, because I don't think that's washi tape. That's very interesting if it is. There we go. Oh, it is sticky, so it is washi tape. Oh, that could be fun. Should I do some bling to start with? And this one is Get It, Got It Good. Or Got It Good. Yeah, Get It, Got It Good. And then I've got these. So since it just has washi tape, let's just... Oh, this one's fun. This one has words. Let's use the words. Hey, Kellyanne. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to use this one because it's got words. So I'm going to take 2 words. And I'm going to put one on this one. Hi, Jean. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a safe drive, hun. Okay, so I've used washi tape on 2. I can't use all 3. Oh, I guess I could. I can use... I'm cutting it. Yeah, I know. I know that people rip it. But I'm just cutting it. And I don't know why I'm putting words down first. This is just going to make it fun to work around, right? So we'll do this one with this washi tape. It says, Get It. Oh, that's not sticking. Guess I have to put some glue down for that one. We'll see. We'll see. So I have washi tape that says Escape. Washi tape that says Unwind. I've got washi tape that says Get It, Got It Good. And let's put some glue under that right now. So this is a challenge. And what I'd like is if you guys try this and manage to pull off Twinchie with the 10 prompts on, these 10 prompts on, and you post it on my page, I will send you one of the ones that if I manage to complete them, I will send you one. Oh no, Jean, that's crazy. How does your insurance work for that, Jean? I'm going to use this washi tape on one. I don't have nails. Chopped my nails all off when I went to cook at my girlfriend's the other day. There we go. There we go. There we go. I want to put... You've got complete coverage? Oh, that's nice. I'm going to put some glue down on this because I don't really know how well washi sticks. Got an ugly Twinchie here. This will give it some happiness. And then this washi. Hi, Jan. Oh, and this one doesn't even rip anyway, so we're going to cut it. And this one I'm going to put right across the middle because I can. Are you feeling better today, John? Oh, look, it's not even straight. I don't care. Book page. We need some book page. Do I have book page handy? Do. So I'm doing a prompt along, but it's a challenge prompt along that I have to go get a book page. That I am trying to do all 10 prompts on a twinchie, on each of those twinchies that are there. So I rolled the dice, and it's kind of fitting because it's Cinco de Mayo today, right? So rolling a 5 is pretty appropriate. So I've got, what was this? It's a dictionary from the dollar store, little itty bitty text. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw that out. 5. But they're twinchies, so they got to be small-ish. We'll see. We'll see. Let's glue some down. Oh no. I don't want just the page. I just want text. If I can get away with it. Sorry to hear that, John. That's not fun at all. At all. I'm just going to glue that in the middle. I did roll the die. I rolled a 1 first, and then I didn't want to do just one twinchie. Didn't want to do just one. I like to do things in multiples. The more, the merrier. And of course, I do have a bin of twinchies cut, when you cut down your gel prints or painty papers. I'm going to go across there. You know what? I think I'm just going to use a little one. Just a little piece of book page. Got glue on my fingers already. And we're on prompt 2. All right. There's the last of the book page. It's down. Okay, so we've done 1, which is washi tape. I've got washi tape on all of them. 2 is book page on each of them. Brown. I could probably combine. I have brown paint here because I was using it the other day. I could probably combine, but I don't want to. And the reason I don't want to is because I want to see if I can get all 10 prompts on something this small and still have it look fun. You know what I mean? So I think with this brown, what I am going to do is do some dots like this or this. I think I'm going to use this one. So I need a stiffer brush. Anybody playing along with me? I don't blame you if you're not. This is an interesting challenge. Brown is such an ugly color. Yeah, I'm going to do that brown the same way on all of them. Thanks, Anne. Thanks for popping in. Enjoy your dog sitting. It's 3. Oh, that's just a big mess. 4. And this one's 5. Well, at least right now we're still working on the background as far as I'm concerned. So that's good. Now, brown, and now it's marble roll. So I have to get a little box and my marbles. I'll be right back. I hadn't planned on doing a marble roll. Sorry, folks, I'll be right back. All right. All right. So I got some sky blue paint. It's probably Dollarama. I've got an egg cup that I can put said paint into, and I have my box of marbles. So, have you guys ever done marble roll? I think you need a little bit of water. Just a couple of drops of water. Do you guys do marble roll painting? At all? At all? That's another old song. That song I know as well. So I'm going to add some paint. And the reason I just had to go with the light blue, I figured it would kind of go over all these different colors here. So I'm going to take a toothpick and I'm going to mix up. You've never done marble roll painting? Well, I like doing it in egg carton usually, but I couldn't see any egg cartons when I ran in that room. That's a little thin yet. So you want the paint reasonably thin. But not like it's a wash, if you know what I mean. Okay. It's not a bad consistency. You know what? I think I'm just going to add a little bit of this blue. That is alcohol ink. Should give a nice effect. Okay, so then you take a couple of marbles and you drop them in the paint and you roll them around. And you put your thing down. And then you take a spoon or a fork, something to get the marbles out of the paint with. I think I want a spoon. And you pull the marble out with some paint. And you drop it on and you just roll it around. and it just kind of draws all over your paper. This one didn't work. See, it's drawing more on the outside because it's so big. Well, I'm considering that a marble roll. You know what? Maybe I need a smaller. I'm going to look for a smaller lid. What are you? Can I use you? Will you work better? I'm going to try this lid. It's littler. And it should roll better on a smaller lid. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I'll consider that a marble roll. See? It just goes all over the place, and it works really good on a nice big piece of paper. To be honest, I really like it on a big piece of paper. Can create some really interesting background, especially if you do more than one color. Like I say, I usually have a couple of different colors in an egg carton. Do I have other paint here that I could maybe add to this blue and do a second roll? Put all my paint away, so when my grandkids were little, I would make painty papers and I would get them to roll marbles on them for me. That was one thing they never had an issue helping me with, was rolling the marbles, which was kind of fun. Okay, so that's blue. What have I got here that I can add and change that a little bit so I can do a second roll? I'm just going to add a little. This is what? Art African Violet. I'm just adding that to the blue. Give it a different tint of color so that I'm going to do another roll. And we'll start with this one. See, you can see a bit of the blue still and the purple. Let's put a paper in there. Well, you're not going to see much of the washi tape. I guess I should maybe have used a patterned washi tape instead of words. But that's okay. We're still just working on the background, right? Come on. And you saw all the backgrounds that these were before I started. So I took out a variety of different backgrounds to play with. I was hoping that with the alcohol ink in there, I could get a bit of a crackling or whatever happening, but it doesn't seem to be happening. So that's okay too. This one's a bit curled, but that's okay. Whoa, it rolled it right out of there. Well, okay, you're done. Now I have a mess. That's okay because that's, you know, shows that we've been working, right? Okay, so we did the marble roll. Now I have to do fish, which is kind of a good thing because this paint's really wet and I have to let it dry. Should I do fish out of this green? It will be a lot of fun to try it with Fiona. You will have to watch that she doesn't put the marbles in her mouth. Ask me how I know this. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use this green. So I just cut a strip and I'm just going to fold it up. So we know that I freehand cut, right? So let's start with the tail. And then we'll do a fin and the face and another fin and the tail. Me and my wobbly cuts. And now I've got a little stack of fish. Oh, his face is big and flat. Let's just make that a little bit more of a fish face. Sort of. It's okay. And I don't have a heat gun or anything to dry these fast. So I'm just going to have to wave a fan at them, guys. Sorry. So is she getting into all kinds of trouble now she's walking, Jan? Do I have an outlets? What kind of an outlets? Cal, I don't know what an outlets is. Oh, like a heating vent? Electric. Well, I've got electrical. I don't have a hair dryer. No more trouble than usual. How much trouble can she get into? She's a baby. I do have an outlet to plug a heat gun into, but I don't have one. Look, I just made a smeary mess. Ron has a heat gun in the shop, but I could probably get it. It's just that if I went to put it down somewhere, anywhere here, I would probably start a fire. Okay, since I gotta add fish, let's just draw something on these fish to make them look like fish. I might break down and get a hair dryer. I might. So I'm just doing the, fish line things that I do to make it kind of look like a fish instead of just a green blob. Hi, Angela. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm challenging myself today. I am doing 10 prompts on a twinchie. Well, on each of the twinchies. And I'm doing it in a multiple because I like to work on more than one at once. And I am on fish, number 5 prompt. So I just pre-cut some fish, did my marble roll, started with washi tape. It's just a challenge to myself and anybody else who wants to play. And as I said, if anybody plays along and you send me a picture of your twinchies with all the prompts on them, all 10 prompts. If I manage to get all 10 prompts on these, I will send you one of these. And probably a little something more. I don't say tuna fish, I just say tuna. Is that because of the joke? You know, you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish? Oh, that's a good point, Pam. Some of these fish don't have very interesting fishy-like bodies. Sure are some fat ones here. This one doesn't have a face. It's okay. It's okay. I salmon casserole and tuna fish casserole. Okay. That's yeah. Oh, come on. Why would I put a dried pen back in the bin, folks? Like, come on, Kim. Let's go. There we go. Maybe. Still not running. Look, that one's empty too. Well, I don't know about this lady over here. Sometimes she just have a very fine white. Let's see if the fine white works. Yeah, but you can't see it very well. I say tuna noodle casserole. So I'm just adding some white lines to my fish. Oh, I wish I had a thicker white. Where's my... I know I've got white gel pens somewhere that they were supposed to be there. Probably. Oh, maybe it's in here. Hey, Becca. How are ya? I'm challenging. I've got a challenge out today. I threw down the gauntlet. 10 prompts on a twinchie. And I am on prompt 5. And prompt 5 is fish. Just trying to find a white gel pen that works here so I could finish decorating these fish. Hi, Linda. Welcome, welcome. What is a twinchie? A twinchie is a 2 by 2 inch piece of mini art. So these squares, each of them are 2 by 2 inches. So you don't necessarily have to have 2 by 2 inches like twinchies cut out. I only need 5 fish, so I've got an extra one that I'll do later. But since I had cut up a bunch of gel prints and other things, I have a box of twinchies ready to be decorated, so that's what I'm using. They're still really wet after that marble roll. So these are the prompts that we are doing. Started with washi tape, then some book page, and then the color brown, then the marble roll. So that's why they're still really, really wet. I think I'll take a piece of paper towel and mop in a minute. Fish. So I cut out some fish. And yeah, I'm doing them with all the same elements because sometimes I like to have them on opposite pages. You've never made a twinchie? But you make so many other things. So Jane? Hi, Jane. I didn't see Jane, Jan. Oh, okay. Yes. So anyway, we're on fish. And then I've never put a tuck spot on a twinchie. This is going to be very interesting. Then I have to do a pattern of some kind. Marker, corner, and yellow. Now, the only rules I have is that you start with one and you work your way down, but you can combine them. So I have no problems if you combine prompts. I am doing them individually because I want to see if I can get 10 prompts on a 2-inch square. Because I've done Becca's Monday prompts and she does 10. And I've managed to do them on ATCs and tags. So I want to see. This was a challenge. This is a challenge to me by myself, and I threw it out there. If anybody else wants to take me up on it, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Yes. So I'm gonna just mop up some of that marble roll because it's just way wet. And I don't know if you guys. That is working tiny. But look at, you've been doing those grid journaling, Becca. That's not that big either. I found the marble rolls were challenging on the small ones. But I did it. I marble rolled with blue and with purple. This one's nice. This one actually has that little bit of crazing in it because I spritzed in some alcohol ink. And it did give, you know how when you do a pour and you get the cells, it's got some of that happening. It's really kind of cool. Okay, these are still just a little wet. I don't like that idea either. Digital. Thanks, Cal. Okay, so my next one is fish. So I just took a piece of gel print, folded it up, and freehand cut my fish so they're ready to go on. I think though I will outline them in black just so that they stand out a little bit. So I'm just using my ancient old smelly marker. I agree, Barbara. Everything should be free. Was talking with my friend, the one that I've been cooking with, doing all that cooking, and we were saying how well she just had to get a new hot water tank, and the one she had was 20 years old, but the plumber that we both use the same plumber because he's in town here. Um, he said that he could fix the tank and it would probably last X number of years. But if he replaces the tank, he says, you will be seeing me in about 6 years because the seams are letting go on these ones, you know? And it's a $600 hot water tank. Well, I'm sorry, but if I'm paying $600 for a hot water tank, it better last longer than 6 damn years. Yes, Jan. Bit of money on the side is nice. I just kind of laughed because it sounded like Wendy was pimping out my hag. A tankless water heater? Oh, that's interesting. Is it just like it runs over hot coils or something? How does that work, Pam? I've never heard of such a thing. Touch wood, because I haven't had to replace my hot water tank. Exactly, Barbara. Okay, glue. Sorry, pimping, yeah. Yeah, because she told our other friend, get Kim to come over and cook with you. And it's like, wait a minute. I don't want to spend all week going and cooking in other people's houses. Okay, let's put a fishy over here. I really like that way the ink went, and it's going to get covered up anyway. So what? Put a fish on the darn thing. Okay, I will look it up. It sounds very interesting. Yeah, we just planned on making a couple of dishes on Tuesday, and she had all this stewing beef, and I said, "You just going to throw that in the freezer, or do you want to make a stew with it?" And so we opted to do a stew as well as the soup. It's a good thing she's got an instant pot because that sure made getting all this stuff fast and easy. Yeah, but I love to cook. And Wendy and I have been friends since our girls were in kindergarten. So, and her and I work really well in the kitchen, John, because we used to do like all our hollop tea and pierogies and stuff at Christmas. We just haven't done that for a while. Well, thank you, hun. I mean, it's like when I come visit and we do pierogies. It's just what happens. Cooking happens, you know? Cooking happens. There, I have fish. I have fish. Can very barely see the house steward to eat. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot post. Really. We're protesting about how we have to spend money on everything. Should I hold them all up for you guys to see? I have a black piece of painty paper here. So far, so good. 5 prompts on twinchies. Jan, do you make stew? Thanks, Jan. Okay, now I have to do a tuck spot. So since, what would you do in, I guess I could do it so I could tuck an inchy in. Do I want to do circle tuck spots? Do I want to do, what do I want to use for tuck spots, ladies? How about, oh, I know what I could use. I do a lot of trade and barter, Pam. It would be, yeah, homemade pierogies. Jan and I have made pierogies together, and I have been cooking the last few weeks with my girlfriend. She wants to stock her freezer for the summer so she doesn't have to cook. So the first week we did potato leek soup and bean and bacon soup. The second week we did beef stroganoff and breakfast wraps. And then this week we did stew, beef barley soup, fried rice, lazy man cabbage rolls. Hi, Sherry. Welcome, welcome. I don't mind making pierogies. I as long as I've got somebody to talk to when I'm doing it, because I learned I was probably what? It was just after Ron and I were married, so I must have been about 22, 23, 11 o'clock at night. I'd had a couple of drinks, and I decided I was going to make pierogies, and I was going to make a double batch of pierogies. Well, I didn't get to bed until about 10 o'clock the next morning after doing it all by myself. A lot of times, like if I'm using like a ground beef, Barbara, I use the green lentils or the brown lentils. Yeah. See, I could do that. I could do that. Okay, tuck spots. I had an idea. Need to pull out the box of Kimbits. I know exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, maybe I don't. I could use some of those and some of these. I don't watch TV. The best thing on TV is the dust. I just canceled my Netflix because I'm wasting money. How about a little flour for a tuck spot? right? I've got these little flowers. That could be fun. So should I do the flowers or should I do like these doodle things that I do? Do. Something like that, maybe? I got these. Hi, Lizzie. I got these on Amazon because I was trying to find some way because I make bits, right? Kim bits. And I could never figure out how to store them so I could see them. And then I thought of large window envelopes. And so I got them. And they're not cheap. I'll tell you right now, they are not cheap. But I got 50 for but $39, something like that. But they're going to last me an awfully long time. Flowers? All right, I'll do flowers. That can go back in here. And flowers. Those ones are way too big. Big. Got another little one like that. See, if I'd have done 6, I could have had. There we go. So since these are just done on copy paper, I have to back them because they're, mind you, it's a tuck spot on a twinchie. How strong do they have to be? I think I'll still back them. We'll just glue them on this paper. I love my air fryer. Exactly. The air fryer and my Instant Pot are the most used items in my kitchen lately. I'm just doing it on this book page because it's sitting here. Now, how many of you are like inchy and twinchy purists that you can't have anything hanging over the sides of them? I need to know. Because if I have the flowers sticking over the corner a little bit, is that going to be A or an A for you? Do you consider that cheating? Oh, that flower kind of stuck a little bit. Pulled some off. That's okay. Wow, I'm only on number 6. But it's okay. It's because I had to wait for that silly paint to dry. And because I do multiples, it takes that little bit longer, right? Right. 1. I'm going to just cut this one so that it's even with the outer petals. I'm not going to go into all the little petals between because I already did that once. Yes, no, it's okay. We'll see. We'll see. Will she leave it like that or will she say no? Got to cut individual petals. You know how I can get. Yeah, no, I mean, ATCs though, because they need to fit into the pockets. If people are collecting them and putting them in those um, protectors like they do for hockey cards and stuff, collector cards. Because I've gone over on a couple of ATCs and they don't fit in those. So I just don't. But I mean, I say that they're twinchies plus or inchies plus when I do my inchies and I add all kinds of stuff hanging over the edges. Okay, so since these are tuck spots, yeah, I don't like that. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be fast. Trying to be fast. Yeah, my inchies, like I'll say they're inchies plus, especially if I do dangles. Oh, see? This one didn't have dangles on it. We're pretty lucky. Although I like doing dangles, but they do take time. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, for swaps, I do definitely make sure my ATCs or whatever I'm swapping are the size as requested. Speaking of swaps, Becca, I will have your envelopes, your napkins in the mail on Monday. There. Okay, so now these are tuck spots. So I'm only going to glue down a little bit of them so that something will just tuck in. So I'm going to kind of do it like an L, if that makes sense. Where are you going to be a tuck spot to? Let's do it up here, but then you can't see the book page. I'll do it there. I had just asked Beth if I was in the swap. She just automatically assumed that I wanted to be. I think that's so cute. Oh, I guess all my tuck spots are going to be in the corners, upper corners, because I put my fish too low. And it's not like I didn't read this to know. Bye, Barbara. Thanks for coming. Have a wonderful weekend. So, those of you who know and follow me and are friends with me on Facebook, etc., you know that I went on putt on Monday. My husband and I went on putt. We wanted to see if the lakes were opening up. We want to get some pictures of the breakup, and we love the sound of the ice cracking and screaming and stuff. Not in the swap this time round. Yeah, I love her too. Like that's the second swap she's voluntold me. Um, but we'd gone on putt, and we when we go for a drive like that, we usually say, okay, 5 miles down, next road that's left, we turn left. So we got ourselves really good and lost for a couple of hours. We had no idea. We had a rough idea where we were, but it was was a really enjoyable day to spend out driving around instead of being in the house cooped up and, you know, I'm sure you understand. Okay, tuck spots are on. Now I've got to do something with a pattern. Oh my. Patterns. So for a pattern, I could use like an edging or something. I'm going to go get the edging box. I have all this stuff made up. This is my excuse to use up what I have. Because I sit and doodle for hours and hours and make this stuff. They're kind of cute. Have to admit, they're kind of cute. Okay, so I have a box of edging things that I have doodled. I think I want narrow ones because they're so small. And would you guys consider this pattern? I did treat myself to new clothes. It's been 2 years since I bought new clothes, and I needed summer clothes. Do you guys consider that pattern? Excuse me. Yes, no, pattern? Anyone? I consider it pattern. I'm just going to pull a few out. 5 different ones because they got to be different. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking for little ones so I don't have to cut up my big long ones if I can get away with it. There's 3. Come on, there's got to be more little pieces in here. 4. 5. Well, it's going to be an eclectic mix, guys. You know, because it's how I roll. And it doesn't really have to go right across the edge, does it? I want a thinner one on top of that fish. But I will. I'll do it right across an edge. This is why I like doing prompt alongs, because some of you guys have some very interesting things and I've got so much stuff made up and I get to use it up. That would really cover up that. Ooh. We'll put that one there. You really can't see what the original background was on this one, but that's okay. I could have just used plain bits, I guess. So anybody have anything exciting happening this weekend? We are supposed to get rain all weekend. So it'll give me a great excuse for staying either down here. I do have to finish my transplanting. I've got the seedlings all out in the greenhouse. but they do need some transplanting. And as far as I know, my children haven't decided that they're coming for supper or brunch or anything this weekend. So sounds like it's just going to be quiet for us as usual. We need it too, Jan. Oh my goodness. It is so dry and so dusty. It's crazy how dusty it is. Well, I guess this is going to go across the top of this flower. It's okay. Here we go with my fish and flowers again, guys. Look at that. That seems to be a real theme with me. Fish and flowers, no frames. Mother's Day, May 14th, crepe breakfast. Oh, so do you still have to make the crepes on Mother's Day crepe breakfast? Okay, so now I'm going to trim these down. I had scissors. There they are. Yeah. I refuse to cook on Mother's Day, my birthday, and my wedding anniversary. I figure I can have 3 days off in a year where I absolutely refuse. I don't think we're doing anything for Mother's Day. Meg's going to be in Alberta. All right, so pattern. Oh, now I get to do marker. So you know what? I'm going to go around the outside with black marker. I do need to have time off from cooking. I told Ron I'm not cooking today. He's okay with that. I'll boil veggies. Oh, let's draw on it. Yeah, I'm a little cooked out right now. I mean, it probably wouldn't have been so bad, but I got home from cooking with Wendy and realized I didn't have any bread, so I baked bread and made supper. So today it's fend for yourself. Pull something out of the freezer and cook it up because I got lots of stuff in the freezer too. There, I used marker. Now a corner. See, I read these, but did I pay attention? No, that's nothing new. Okay, so now I have to do little corner decorative things. But I've just got corner and yellow left to do. So that's not bad. That's not bad. And then I guess I need to pull out inchies for tucking in the tuck spots. Okay, corners. Decorative corners. Any specific color you guys see I should do the corner decoration out of? What about like a bright pink? I think maybe it should be not patterned. Maybe it should just be a plain. And that pink could go with any of them. With that purple on there. Green. Green? I could do green. I have lots of greens. Oh yeah, the green would work nice too. Okay. Green it is. So I don't want to put too big a corner on. So I'm just going to put some glue down on the corner like this, across the corner. And I'm just going to take the green and put it down on there, press it down. And then I'll trim it to size. Okay, so this has to be this corner because that sequin thing is pretty big, and that flowers in the other corner. Anybody playing along with me? Oh, see that washi tape that was originally on there? You can barely see it. I'm okay with that. And this one needs to go. I can do it on either of these. I think I'll do it on this one. Then I have to decide what the heck I'm going to do with yellow. And normally when I do my corners, I do like a swoopy kind of thing. This one I did not, but that's okay too. So I guess with the yellow, what I'm going to look for is some place to give it a big bit of punch. And I think I'm going to punch some yellow, bright yellow circles. And do that. Yellow hole punch circles. Yes. I like the way the corners are. They're just like a little put bling in your flower for corner prompt. Ooh. I could put bling down. Actually, I should put bling down. One of my Facebook groups I'm in said, put some sparkle in your day. So I figured that the sequins on that would be enough, but I could do some bling. fishies upside down. This way, this way. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get... I wonder if I've got yellow inchies, because then I could just use that for my yellow. Let me find my inchies. Complete inchies. Let's see what I've got for inchies. I've got these letters. Look at that. Look at this. I have yellow letter inchies, and they've got sequins on them. What do you think? Anyone? Or should I actually do some yellow right on the... Let's put them on the black and hold them up again. So then, or do you think that I should do something different because the fishies are being covered up? Just like that? Okay. Well, hooray. Look at that, guys. 10 prompts on twinchies. Yeah, peekaboo fishies. What's under that? They are peekaboo fishies. So should I leave? I'm just going to leave those green corners, just plain green, just something different, because the letters are plain yellow. I'm pretty pleased that it worked. I think having the prompts, knowing the prompts beforehand, even though I didn't consider that, I had to do a tuck spot and a corner. I could have done corner tuck spots to combine them. So yeah, if anybody plays along, I'll send you one of these if you would like. Just post it on my page and then private message me your address if I don't have it. Yeah, fishy peekaboo. Maybe I should do a different color if I've got it. Because I've got orange and blue and green and purple. Do I have another color? So that they're all different. Now that I'm looking at them with the two blue. No, I think I just did them. Oh, this is a different orange. It's more like a yellow. All right. So that was my challenge. I managed it. I'm proud of myself. So just before I came on, Jean Peter sent me a picture and she says, I saw this and I thought of you. So what it was is really cute little critters. I'm not sure if they are aliens or monsters, but now I want to make an alien, like Kimbit's aliens. So I'm going to, when I say goodbye to you guys, I'm going to play with making some Kimbit's aliens. I haven't been doing much creating at all this week. So I'm way behind on my 100-day challenge. So I'm going to use this for a day and I'm going to work on some aliens and use that for another day. And that's about it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, wait, before I go. Kel, how's the Afghan coming? Need to know how the Afghan's coming. And Jan's vest is coming along. I know that you probably haven't felt like doing any knitting, but you said it was coming along good. Slow with the slippers. So, Pam, when you did the slippers and you're doing it to fit the foot, it's not exactly the same stitches as number of stitches as the pattern, right? So is that what's making it slower for you? You're not doing that for the you changed your mind about the Afghan Lapgan? You saw something pretty and you need to play with the. Are you squirreling, Killa? Like I squirrel. Oh, oh, it's the same amount of stitches. That's excellent, Pam. Oh, it's undone and in a pile on the floor. Did you have to pull it back again, or is that still from when you pulled it back on when we finished Tuesday night? The sides didn't turn out right? How come, Pam? Oh, I love you, Kel. That's perfect. I'm glad it's coming out beautiful. So did you go and get more yarn or are you using what you had? And it's not frustrating, right, Cal? Like it's coming out so nice and easy. Pam, if you need a hand and want one-on-one again, like we can easily get together and do that if you need. Well, Cal, I'm glad that you've got this pattern that you really like and it's so easy. And I'm sorry that that big lap gang came out diagonal again. Like I just, I mean, it's a nice pattern and everything. I don't understand why it angles on you. Oh, yeah. The nice thing with Afghans, though, is when you're doing it in different colored rows, you use what you've got and then you buy one more ball of yarn and then you repeat one of the colors that you had, which is nice to do. That you don't have to buy 20 skeins all at once. Unless, you're doing an exact pattern. I will love to see pictures. So you can have a pile of yarn on your floor and your cats don't get into it? Just curious. Pam, just shoot me a message if you would want to get together and do that again. Or we can just decide on a time now, and that way if people here want to stop in and watch us, that's time, that's good too. Just give me a time and a place, and I'll be there. You're much busier than I am. All right. Well, Pam, you can shoot me a message and we can post when we're doing that. And Jan, I hope you start feeling better soon, hun. Kel, I'm glad you found an Afghan pattern that works and is easy for you. Less frustration, because I know that when you get frustrated with a project, then you get kind of frustrated and you don't even want to crochet at all. So I'm really glad that this is working out. So I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And if you, like I say, if you want to try this challenge, it is a doable thing, but I do like to work small, I admit. Thanks again for being here, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.